What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So House of Dastan reached back out, Max Aroma, and offered up so I could, check out the entire line. The two that I was missing, I would assume this is Love Flame and Light Breeze, and Light Breeze has my intrigue. Yeah, I've heard it's kind of like just, a niche take on regular fresh designers, which I don't understand how that's a bad thing. That sounds great. But what intrigues me is Justin freaking Copeland did a shorts video about wearing this as a scent of the day and how he's finding function in these mass appealing fragrances, and I've like jaw dropped. I had to make a shorts video saying about time because yeah, he's hard to please when it comes to mass appealing stuff. So if he likes it to the point of making specialized content for it, I'm curious. So, and I don't know anything about Love Flame, but just because they sent them. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. If it falls in between, I'll tell you it falls in between. And why? It's all just my opinion. But so far, they have yet to disappoint me with a mediocre release. So, I don't know. Let's bust them open and check them out. Stay tuned. Let's see which one we got first. What is this one? Light Breeze. All right, there we go. We've got Light Breeze to start things off. Really nice bookcase style. And then you just pull this little tab, and it pulls the bottle up. It's really nice presentations. They definitely do really well with the presentation. Hefty bottles, quality oils. Richard Herpen perfumed the entire house. It's all original creations. Mon is the flavor house, which I'm very familiar with, their quality oils. All of my now 3 fragrances, because my 3rd one's coming out later this year, have been made with Claude Deer through Mon. So, very familiar with the quality of Mon's synthetics and naturals and all that good stuff. Atomizer's almost perfectly lined up. Let's see what we're working with here. Again, Justin made me have immediate high hopes in the last couple of days with this one, because he's not a mass appealing blue fragrance kind of guy. He's just not. Let's see what we're working with here. It's a crisp, ozonic, minty, aromatic fragrance. Yeah, it's like minty, fresh, crisp. It's crisp, like a juniper gin. Kind of like the crispness of like M. Micallef gin tonic. Kind of reminds me of that. Yeah, I don't see how somebody could not like this. Beautiful citrus. What's with people? It's got to be the price, because they're $2.75 for a bottle. Look, luxury niche isn't marketed for guys that are always buying $30 cologne fragrances. And I bet that's who's complaining about the price. Look, if it's good, it's good. Would I buy it for $2.75? I don't know. I would sample it first to make sure, You can get individual samples. You can get a discovery set of the entire house of samples, or you can get 10 ml atomizers, and 10 mls go a long way. It smells great. I'm going to wear this today. It smells great, because I have seen a little flack online leading into this one, because a lot of people told me I would like this one. Like Kara, for example, one of my moderators, she's like, you need to try Light Breeze. You would love it. Good call, Kara. Yeah, this is so easy, breezy, fresh, crisp, juicy citrus. It reminds me of M. Micallef gin and tonic. It doesn't specifically smell like a gin and tonic like that one does, but some of the elements and the way it comes across are definitely familiar to that. That's the fragrance that comes to mind, that style. Definitely more aquatic. This is definitely more aquatic than something like that. There's this nice, like, crispy, spicy, alcoholic vibe to it. It's got to be a gin accord or a lot of juniper. If there's a lot of juniper, that'll give me the gin accord. Yo, this is nice. It's not reinventing the wheel, so the score can only be so high, because I understand throwing generic in there because it's a done-to-death style, but look, nobody's reinventing the wheel, but boy, there's a ton of really nice wheels out there for your car. in a variety of shapes, sizes, styles, designs, colors, alloys, chrome, aluminum, baked on paint. You know, you get what I'm saying? There's a lot of variety for people's different taste. That thought process applies here with Light Breeze. I got Parfumo pulled up. Let's see. Okay, House of Dastan Light Breeze. 5.5 out of 10, 3 ratings. Fresh Floral Fougere Aquatic. Yeah, okay. Amberwood, Ambrette, Bergamot, Black Pepper, Cardamom, Juniper. A lot of it, too. Lavender, Lemon, Mandarin Orange, Moss, Nutmeg, Orchinox, which is an ambery take on the ambroxan note, a Mons-specific note. Orchinox, fun fact, is in Evening Mystique, my second fragrance with Zaharoff. It's of the ambroxan family. It's a more ambery take on ambroxan. Pink pepper, rose, sandalwood, tonka bean, vervain. So definitely nice little hit of black pepper. Load, or it might be the cardamom that's given this, because the spice has a sparkle to it. So maybe the Orchinox is what's helping lift it, but a lot of juniper. Juniper spices and just a blend of citrus, really. Kind of sharp, the way the citrus comes across. It smells like the lemon bergamot combo more so than the orange. It smells like a little bit of all of them, really. Look, I'm definitely rating it higher than a 5.5, but it's not the best of work of the house. This isn't better than Five Senses. This isn't better than Unseen or Game of Joy. It's kind of the middle of the pack because it is the generic mass appealing fragrance, right? But to be honest with you, it's the one I'm going to wear the most because it's the generic mass appealing fragrance. It's just done really well. I love mass appealing fragrances. I do. Hate me if you want. I don't give a shit, really, but that smells just really good. 7.75 out of 10. It's bordering great. It's a very good bordering great fragrance because it's a done to death style, and when you're building a wardrobe and a collection, you need this fragrance. Maybe not Light Breeze specifically, but house to house, they need a fragrance like this in their line. And this is their Fresh Aquatic. You see what I'm saying? They have more masculine fougères. They have gourmands. They got fruity unisex floral fragrances. They have touched a lot of bases here. And it's easy to wear, easy to like fragrances for the most part with a nice little unique kind of twist to each of them. Whereas this, I think, what if you want to call unique about it, is this sparkly gin, spicy type of accord, spicy gin. It's nice and aquatic, and what's making it aquatic? The watery citrus, the vervain. I don't know if the vervain could play a role in this, but yeah, I'm gonna go 7.75 out of 10, and I'm going to wear this today. I'm gonna put that right there. I'm gonna wear it. I like it. Now I see why Justin likes it. Anybody that likes gin and tonic, I don't think how they could not like that. I don't see how they could not like that. Just my thoughts. So why is this one Love Flame? Why is this one have cellophane, but that one didn't? This one got cellophane. Had somebody in the comments the other day because it was like hard to pop the things. Like, you need to sharpen your blades. Like, no. It's all you did, just cut through. It all depends on the layers of plastic and glue and how tough it is. So I'm not always just slicing them, pulling them, using it as a blunt object more so than an actual knife. I'm just looking to pop the glue on the cellophane. You see there, I did a little slice of it. Razor sharp. So, to you, sir. Assumption. It always makes an ass out of you, but not me. When people assume about me, you know how the saying goes, it makes an ass out of you and me. No, when you assume about me, you make an ass out of you. You make an ass out of me. You always assume wrong. People always assume wrong when it comes to me. Love Flame. Yellow juice. Right then. Once again, pull right there. Get it to pop up. This out the way. Love Flame, not a clue I would assume date night fragrance. Not a clue, a single note, an accord, profile type, atomizers lined up. One good spray should be plenty. That was a big, wide, misted spray. That. Yeah, this is a date night fragrance. The tobacco. Spicy tobacco. That's familiar too. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Ooh, nice and spicy, a little leathery, tobacco earthy. This is seductive. Fitting name, Love Flame. All right. Really smoky too. This is their best fragrance. Yeah, this is some sexy stuff. This is the most situational of their fragrances, though. I would not wear this to anything but an evening out with my wife. That is the only time I would wear this fragrance. So while I think this is the best profile of the bunch, this is some sexy shit right here. It's the most situational. Ooh, ooh, ooh! That's a good earthy tobacco. It's a little dry, just a little bit. It's not the moist, overly sweet type of tobacco accords. Yo, this is a banger. This is better than Five Senses. This is better than Game of Joy. This is better than Unseen. That is an absolute pleasure to smell. I'm so curious what the wife's going to think about this one. So final answer before we look at the notes. Earthy tobacco, a little bit of leather, something to make it really smoky. Could be what's in the leather accord, could be the tobacco itself. But it's very smoky. It's a little on the dry side. There's a light, sweet undertone that could be vanilla, but it doesn't have the typical creamy vanilla smell. It could be like a powdered tonka bean more so than a creamy vanilla note. I don't specifically get citruses and fruits of any kind. And there's a dry wood accord. Like, it's on the drier side, but this is still sensual, but very masculine. Let's see what we're working with here. So I can just go to House of Dastan from here. Love Flame. This one's got an 8.0 rating. Doesn't say out of how many, though. Ambrette, benzoin, bergamot, black pepper, cardamom, carrot seed, castoreum. Ooh, that might be why I like it so much. The beaver glands. That's so well done. Cedar, chocolate, so there's my sweetness. Cypress, iris, lavender, mandarin orange, orchinox once again. Patchouli, sandalwood, tolu balsam, vanilla. There's vanilla. Vetiver. Why is it so, like, leathery? Is it the castoreum? And it's got this dry, earthy smell to it. So the dryness could be the iris and carrot seed. That combination kind of gives this more dry, waxy smell. When you pair them together, they have similar characteristics. They enhance one another. Carrot seed, iris, and orchinox are in Evening Mystique. Cypress as well. Copy of my fragrance, Herpin? It doesn't smell like Evening Mystique. I'm joking. Totally joking. Shouts to Richard Herpin. It doesn't smell like Evening Mystique. I'd immediately said, he cloned my fragrance. I would have said that right away. I'm just joking around. It's really earthy. Is it this vetiver note that's making it so earthy? Because it smells like an earthy tobacco accord to me. I'm kind of shocked. It's fucking great. Sorry for the F-bomb for those of you that don't like the cursing. Don't be so sensitive. I expect adults to watch my channel, not children. Damn. 9.25. Best House of Dastan fragrance. That is dry, earthy, woody. The iris carrot seed kind of does make sense because it's waxy and dry. So that's probably the culprit for the dryness. This is not some makeup bag, powdery ass iris, you know? And that could be contributing because natural iris is a bit more earthy as well, so that could be contributing. Dry wood accord, cedar, sandalwood, vetiver. All that stuff. It's not a creamy sandalwood. I don't get any of the citrus. Got mandarin orange and bergamot, but all the spices and the benzoin, that warm amber smell, all of that makes sense. 9.25. This is absolutely outstanding. I think this is the best fragrance in the house. So we are going out to dinner this weekend. I'm gonna wear this and see how the wearing experience goes, because this is just the first impressions single test spray on the hand. I will be sniffing it throughout the day, but home run. Bang. Home run. Great job, Richard. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. The house as a whole is really good. I would encourage the discovery set of samples, not just an individual sample. Try everything, because you don't know what you're actually gonna like until you smell them. You could think, oh, that maybe not that profile, or man, that maybe doesn't sound good for me, or ooh, this one sounds the best to me, and it ends up being your least favorite. The discovery set, get all six samples. And there's a set. There's got to be a seventh fragrance coming because there's an empty slot. There's a spot for seven, I believe, in the discovery set. Could be wrong. Might be six, but yeah. 9.25 for Love Flame and 7.75 for Light Breeze, just because it's common but done well. Mass appealing, gin and tonic kind of smell. Very aquatic, crisp and sparkly type of citrus and spice. I'm gonna wear it today. Absolutely gonna wear it today. Compare nicely with the outfit. We've got a more athletic, dry fit, North Carolina shirt. We're rocking some Jordan 4 RMs with some jeans. Very casual. Definitely gonna work. It's hot outside, but I'm gonna be I'm only gonna be outside for small little stints in and out the car, going in and out businesses. I got a lot of stuff outside to do today, but not outside. Like I'm going to be leaving here for several hours and be out in the world for several hours. No gym today. It's rest day. So Wednesdays is when I take care of a lot of stuff. This is my midweek get shit done day. Yep. Guys, they don't have a bad fragrance. They don't. Oh, you got them for free. That's why you're saying it. God, you're an idiot. Because that's a stigma. That's a stigma. I refuse to allow. I don't care if I got to insult and ridicule viewers. I refuse to be lumped in with name that shill, because everybody's a shill in everybody's minds. I refuse to allow any of you to lump me in with anyone else, because I'm as individualistic and authentic as they come in this space. And if you don't believe that, turn this video off. Do not come back to this channel. I don't like inauthentic people. That includes viewers. I like good people watching me, because I'm good people. And I like to converse with good people. And if you value my opinion in any way, I ain't pushing a bottle on you. You want to know what I am pushing on you? The discovery set. You should try it. And I'm not really pushing it. You could just watch this and say, "Yeah, none of them," and that's fine. I'll be okay. I will. I enjoy checking these fragrances out. I love smelling different fragrances all the time. I sure appreciate Max Aroma for sending these my way for me to check them out. I'm very impressed with this house. Everything is extremely wearable and pretty mass appealing for the most part. Like, I don't think there's really anything to not like from this house. It just comes down to a taste-driven aspect. What's your style? What's your particular taste? What suits you and your lifestyle the most? This is the most lifestyle suitable fragrance for me. I live at the beach in the panhandle of Florida, 3 minutes from feet in the sand. And the only reason it's 3 minutes is because of traffic and stoplights. I could walk to the beach in 15 minutes. Legitimately, 15, maybe 20-minute walk, and have feet in the sand from my doorstep. Point being, that's the climate and the tropical setting I have. So naturally, their aquatic, mass appealing, fresh fragrance suits my lifestyle the most. But I do like to have the dinner dates with the wife. This is actually, honest to God, if I was getting two, this is the most yin and yang combination for me to get, because I could wear this to dinner. I can wear this every day. There's the 2 fragrance wardrobe. Unseen's a banger. That's why it's sitting right here, so it can go in and out the rotation, because it was my favorite until this. But Unseen's more wearable, more often in more situations than this. So, man, they got something special going on here with House of Dastan, in my opinion. So check them out down below if you want to, whether you do through YouTube's shopping affiliate or through the Max Aroma link down below. The 10%, it's both goes to Max Aroma. It's still Max Aroma's website. No matter which route you take, TLTG10 will save you 10%. I do earn a small commission. You don't have to use any of that, guys. You don't have to purchase nothing to watch these videos. I just appreciate you spending some time and hearing me out. And if it's for you, try them out. If it's not for you, don't try them out. Even if you might think it's for you and you don't feel like spending money, don't. You'll be okay. We all got massive fragrance collections. You don't need everything. I don't need everything. And I got thousands, you know? So thank you once again, Max Aroma. Thank you to all of you that took time out to watch this video today. Make sure to like and subscribe before you leave. I'll see you guys on the next one.